Sapphire Heart Song!
Pause. There's already a problem here. AJ's in this. What's he doing here? AJ, what are you doing here?
That is a problem. He is pretty bad.
Well, before we unpause, I just gotta say, these opening skits really have to just die.
I agree.
These people are not. They don't have the charisma to actually do an entertaining opening skit. They don't.
Not to mention they can't write jokes and they're not funny. Like there's
not to mention you don't need an opening skit in any of your reviews. You can just get straight to the point.
Right. I thought we were watching a review. Like is this some kind of is this
not
a comedy
Python.
routine?
This is not a Monty Python skit. This is a review.
Can you get to the fucking point, please? Please get to the fucking substance. Get to the point. Don't waste my time.
How much do you guys want to bet this is going to last 2 minutes?
Well, whatever. Let's keep going.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god, just go away.
Stop.
What?
Can we talk about her terrible acting as well?
Yeah, that's some pretty top keck acting.
Like,
really good direction there.
You're not convincing me that this is a thing that's happening. Like, your acting is so bad that, and the microphone quality too is terrible as well. And that's probably not as big of a deal. But
I've heard worse.
It's jarring enough for me to be like, okay, this is just annoying. And not to mention, let's look at what are we looking at right now? The aesthetic of this.
We're looking at a blue
what is with
and
this
white
shot? Why is this window in such a weird place?
Yeah.
Where are they? Who is this? Who are these people? what is happening?
This window is really just. I don't understand.
What's on the outside? There. What's on the outside of that window? I want to know.
I mean, my point is, it's kind of confusing, right? Like,
yeah.
Is this the plane of? Is this the celestial plane? Why is there a window here?
Is this a visual representation? Is this supposed to be like a visual representation of the rift that is so apparent in all these other big name analysis people in the Brony community?
And it's funny you mention that because the people who are coming in who have no idea what any of that is, they have no context to any of this. They have no idea what's going on. Imagine just being a casual dude on the internet looking for a review of this episode in particular, and you come across this. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
You're gonna have no clue.
Is this a review? Like, are you sure this is a review? I can't tell if it's a review, but I guess that'll become more apparent once we continue. So.
Oh yeah, it will.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nichan, leave my senpai alone!
Don't Nin-chan me, sis. I got a bone to pick with your senpai.
Why?
Well, first, aside from her making you her minion...
Rose chose me to be her senpai.
The fuck is going on?
I just saw her bats video, and she said she didn't like Flight to the Finish.
Nichan,
pause.
Make like Elsa.
Who cares?
How dare you not like the things I like?
How dare you have a different opinion than me?
Oh my gosh!
Can somebody explain to me what's happening? Like they're talking about Nichan and so there's some kind of previous continuity here. Like,
they're talking like freaking.
So in order for me to understand what's happening, I have to know what has happened previously, right? So it's like they're setting up this continuity, but are they? Right? Maybe they're not. Maybe this is an inside joke. I have no idea. What is this? What is happening?
Okay. Here's the thing. AJ Autistic Pony he literally. He has issues with opinions, and I kid you not, I sadly remember what's going to happen in just like 5 seconds, and after they confront him on this point, on like, what the fuck, why do you care about opinions?
Yeah.
Just wait for his fucked up response. like his response that like it is just so woefully serious. And it's like, dude, get over yourself. Get over your fucking self.
Also, we're 30 seconds into the video, and there's nothing about ponies or amending fences. It's just this skit.
That's true. That is true.
Like you said earlier, if I was a random person looking for another opinion on this particular episode, and I click on this, you lost me already. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm here to hear your opinion and your take on this episode. I am not here to watch this stupid faggy skit.
Yeah, I agree.
Holy
crap.
And
also, the point you mentioned earlier about the rift, there's the doors. There's the fucking doors. What are they?
Who's Doodle?
Who the fuck is Doodle? Somebody tell me who Doodle is! Alright. 3, 2, 1, continue.
And let it go.
Well, that's fine. But, as a person with Asperger's syndrome, who declares that episode to be the best ever on TV?
What does that have to do with your opinion about an episode? Why did you have to say that? Pause.
Yeah, why the fuck?
Why did you even mention that? And this is so AJ. AJ just comes off to me as this guy who has to make everything about his autism. Everything about how he has autism, and I'm so proud to have autism. You know, that's his thing, his gimmick. I have autism and I'm a brony. He's trying to subvert this negative stereotype about bronies being autistic. He's trying to embrace it. And he plays it so seriously and so straight that it's just fucking cringy and retarded and dumb.
And he also kind of said that as if him being autistic somehow makes him an authority on any opinion on Flight to the Finish.
Well, I don't know also, what I mean, it would be like if somebody was gay and they said, well, I'm homosexual and I think this episode is great.
As a person with Down syndrome, it's
such a non sequitur. It's a non sequitur, is what it is. Like, it has nothing to do with anything. Nothing.
Well, not only that, he does that with everything.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
There is nothing. There is nothing in this world that you can compare to literally everything. Yet AJ tries to compare his autism to everything.
You're right. You're totally right, dude.
Is Celestia autistic, guys?
It's absolutely absurd and ludicrous.
Hey, guys. I think that my Xbox 360 just might be autistic.
You don't say.
Well, it does red ring all the time, so, you know, maybe it is.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
AJ, honestly, I don't care what your condition is. I'm sorry that I didn't see Flight to the Finish past my thick...
What did she just say there? Either. What did she just...
I don't
care.
Just
mumbled that. Like, okay, I get it that you don't care, but at least, you know, if you're gonna do this, can you please make your fucking dialogue coherent? Please?
Why write that in the first place?
And notice also, when we unpaused, there was the sound of a door creaking open, and no door opened. It was just this creaking sound with no visual cue to it.
Sapphire's door opened in the background as she was walking out.
But it hung there with an open door.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Like, this is just... okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
But I didn't see such a big deal about it during the time. That was my first reaction. I do see the big picture now, but I see things as a first reaction. I'm sorry I didn't get it at first, but now I got it. There, are you happy?
Not everyone's gonna like what you like, bro.
I know. But so far,
Pause.
the only episode...
Okay.
I'm sorry I didn't get it. Like, she cuts out all the... This sounds like something that she's literally reading off a script.
Yeah, like the acting is terrible. It's just...
Yeah,
It's the worst.
It's extremely.
And also, the timing between their dialogue is really wonky. Like,
it's not even acting, really. Like, it doesn't even come off as natural.
Well, yeah, good acting comes off as natural. I mean, like...
The pink ponytail pony, did you hear the way she reads off her lines? Like, make like Elsa and let it go. Leave my senpai alone.
Yeah, it's bad.
What are you, a robot?
By the way, what time are you guys at?
123.
126.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I'll skip ahead a couple of seconds.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Almost made me cry. I mean, Castle Sweet Castle didn't. I just felt sad and tinged for the memory, but no tears yet.
That's not the title of the episode.
I never cry over anything.
Not even in Steven Universe?
Why would I cry over...
This is going nowhere. Why does this exist?
Is this still going? It's been a minute and 42 seconds. Where's my Amending Fences review, guys? Where is it? Where is it?
Can we get on with this, please? Like, honestly, this is a question not only for Sapphire Heart Song and AJ Pony and whoever the Pink Pony is. This is for everybody who hosts.
I gotta stop you there. That's another thing. The title says Amending Fences review with Rose Quartz and AJ. Why isn't this chick in the fucking title? Who is she? What?
I think that is Rose Quartz.
No, the pink. Well, who the fuck? What the fuck? What about the third one? Why isn't she in the title?
She is in the title. Rose Quartz.
Rose Quartz and AJ, and there's 3 of them. So who's
Sapphire Hot Song?
Okay, well, why isn't she in the title? That's my point.
Because I'm assuming that she knows.
She's not in the main review. Is that why? Well, then why is she in this?
I think this is because it's her channel.
Yeah. She's assuming that people clicking on the video know that it's going to be her.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Foremost.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
well, also,
still.
another thing here
Wait, her name is Sapphire and her channel name is Anime Christie? That's pretty confusing.
Yeah, it is.
Her OC name is Sapphire Heart Song, and that's what she's always referred to, as far as I know.
Her OC name is not the name, her synonym online? I don't know. That's fucking dumb. That's confusing.
Well, also, I just gotta say, why the fuck does it matter if you cry? Like, the fuck, AJ? Yeah, you know what? Crying is really cool. Like, when there's an emotional scene and it really gets to you, that's cool. But the way that he's talking here, it sounds like it's not good unless I cry. No, that's not really how good entertainment works.
Well,
you shouldn't be crying over.
It's not worth my attention if it doesn't make me bawl.
You know what it's like, though? It's like when people in their reviews, and I know this isn't the review portion, but it's like when people say, like, this thing was good, and then they don't go into why. It's like the same kind of thing, right? Like, oh, it made me sad. Okay, well, why is that good? Why do you think that's good? Why did you like that? Why do you think it made... It's just, it's like this this non-substantive, random...
What is the significance of something
just,
making you cry?
It's nothing. It's just, okay, that's nice. You know, like that tells me why you like it on the simplest surface level, uninteresting, whatever. I can walk up to any one of my friends and ask them if they like something from a show, and that's what they'll tell me, right? I can go to anyone to hear that, right? I don't need to go to you to hear that. You know, it's stupid. Yeah. But anyways.
Precisely.
3, 2, 1, and go.
For that?
It's not even sad.
What? The whole series is centered around to make you feel.
Oh, good grief. Pause.
I mean...
what the fuck is
this? It's gonna be a long night, boys.
It is gonna be a long night. But no, the strangest thing is, like, I'm not even listening right now to the freaking conversation. The song that's playing in the background is Linkin Park Piano.
Is it actually?
Yes, it is. It's What I've Done by Linkin Park.
It's also strangely, like, uncomfortably dramatic.
Yeah.
Like, it does not pair with what's happening in the dialogue at all.
Is this like is the Linkin Park little cute signifying AJ's rage or something? What is that?
I guess he doesn't look very mad though right now.
He has his hoof on his face. I guess that makes him look angry. I don't know. Anyway,
I guess that's his rage because I guess crying is like his normal state, and this is his angry state.
3, 2, 1, go.
Too many birthdays where... Wait a minute. Were you reviewing something MLP related or Steven Universe related?
Okay, you two.
You just said it right there. Ugh. Don't.
all that line did for me. All that line. Go ahead.
What was okay? This is a question I have for every single person in the analysis community that puts skits at the beginning of their video. What is the purpose of it? Why do you do it? It all, like, seriously, the only purpose I can see of somebody putting a skit at the beginning of the video is to bloat out the video.
No, I think they do it because it's the zeitgeist of what people do with analysis videos. That's just the formula.
Oh yeah, that's totally why they do it. And maybe, I guess another part of it is they think it's entertaining, but it's not.
I don't think they think about... I don't think any of these people, like, think about the point of these or why they should be included, right? Or why they shouldn't be. They just do it because, oh, that's what everyone else does. I guess that's how you make a review. You know, but
everyone else does it. It must be cool.
Yep.
It'll grab the attention of everybody.
I mean, it's like when I started making these dumb analysis videos. I never used a fucking OC because I thought it was dumb and a waste of time. And I don't need to use one. Why? Fuck it.
Because the point of an analysis video or a review is so that people can hear you and maybe you can change. You can give them a new perspective.
I just think it's boring. I just think everyone like it. Why? You know. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go.
If I do a review with you both in my channel, and if I do all the editing and all that crap, will you two go away and leave me alone?
If you notice me, sure.
Okay, fine, sure, whatever. Let's just get this over with.
You see it all around you. Good loving gone bad.
Pause.
Yeah, let's rock out, boys.
Yeah, 38 special. Okay. One error. The song is not called "Holding On Loosely." It's "Hold On Loosely."
What is happening with the transparency in this shot too? Like, it's so fucked up. Like, I can't even tell what's happening. Like her OC and her fucking friend here are too.
I can barely make out AJ's OC.
Yeah, like it's it's just so terrible to look at. It's so not visually appealing.
Well, not only that. So we've hardly gotten anything on Amending Fences yet.
We haven't gotten anything on Amending Fences.
Okay, yeah, I was being too nice.
You're being too nice, dude.
We haven't gotten anything, and now we see this picture from the episode. It just, like, I should have seen this from the get-go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not only that, they are like, this song is better than anything else in this entire fucking
I agree.
video.
It is. It totally is. And let me remind everybody that we are at 2 minutes and 23 seconds in, and still not at the review yet. Still not at the review.
Nope, nothing. Not one thing. We just had to go sit through a useless, meaningless skit, and now we're at a useless, meaningless intro.
And let me ask you guys, what happened in this skit? Can you recall what was going on? Because I can't.
AJ was being stupid. That's all I remember.
AJ loves to cry.
And Sapphire can't act. None of them can act. Sorry. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
And usually it's too late when you realize what you had.
Yeah, dude, this song's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good old 80s song. 1981.
Yeah.
Yep. 80s rock. Awesome stuff.
Why is this still going?
Pause.
Why is this
Sapphire
still
Heart
going?
Song. Why do you need to shove in the chorus?
Okay, when people make
song?
intros for their YouTube videos, they should, like, never be more than 10 seconds long, in my opinion. Like, never.
Yeah.
They should be quick, snappy, catchy, to the point, even if you're going to have them. I don't even use them. Fuck it. You don't need them. Just get to the point. I start a video right on my point, right? Or like a little introductory thing into my point. That's how I started. Right, bam, from the get-go. So you're immediately, engrossed into it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fucking 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait,
Or do you have something to say?
Wait.
Yeah.
What time is it at?
2:45.
2:45.
So it's been what, 30 seconds of this song?
Yeah.
Yeah, just about 20, 30 seconds.
Watch us just go through the entire fucking thing before the review starts. Like,
the whole 2.5 minute song. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
I think it's actually 3.
Go.
All right.
If you cling to the darkness,
Lose control.
Oh, a sign that we're going to get to the review.
Yeah, finally.
Okay.
Whoa, that is
So-
pause.
Pause.
That
We're
ended,
finally here.
That cut
3
pretty
minutes in.
dramatically, didn't it? Like it just stopped immediately.
Also,
pretty
we're
jarring.
finally here. We're finally here. 3 minutes in.
3 minutes and
We did-
4 seconds into the video. And we have
Ugh.
finally hit the review, boys. Only 15 minutes to go. All right.
Ugh.
Like, I know I'm watching the wrong video when I'm like enjoying that intro song, and then the
Or-
review starts, and I'm like, shit! Oh, an awful
Yeah.
OC. Yeah, crap.
3, 2, 1, go.
Amending Fences. A story about Twilight's old friends and full of...
Continuity!
Really?
Pause.
We're ripping off.
You're not funny.
Yeah, God,
Why-
please kill yourself swiftly. Thank you.
That Silver Quill continuity joke got old quickly. You using his
It's not
joke.
even funny. It's not even funny. Like, it's stupid.
What? Like, what the fuck is this? Every time continuity comes up, are you gonna do this shit?
I mean, I know I know a lot of people like Silver Quill, and I'm not the biggest fan, mostly because he
Oh, I'm
does
not a
he
fan
does
either.
he does a similar thing, although a lot better, where he has all these jokes and shit in his videos, and they drag on so fucking long, and it's like, dude,
Same,
literally,
yep.
I don't fucking care. This isn't funny. Get to your fucking point already. Holy
Well,
shit. It's crazy.
Not that we want to go into a Silver Quill rant, but I just also want to say, not only does Silver Quill do the same, he drags the video down a lot with useless humor.
Yeah.
I'd also say that his whole policy when it comes to like how he addresses his opinion,
Mm-hmm.
it has, like, people don't realize it. There is like a kind of shitty way that he addresses it. He always acts as though he's the middleman, the reasonable middleman, and anyone who has a, as he would put it, too far negative or too far positive view of said thing, oh, that's shitty. Oh, they're being unreasonable. I'm sorry.
He does play it really safe. I know what you're saying. Like, it's very, it's always hard to tell if he's for or against something, or if he does make it clear, it's like this really soft-hearted kind of way, this very, I didn't like this, but this and this, and it's like, no, I know when you watch this, you were like, that's fucking dumb. No, this is stupid, but you're just playing it safe, and you're trying to,
because he doesn't want
please
to
your
offend
audience.
any
Yeah,
viewers.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
Yeah.
watched enough Silver
it's not very
Quill.
genuine. Yeah, but
It
whatever.
isn't.
I mean, whatever.
Also,
Who cares?
speaking of dragging down the video with humor, we got this going.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens.
And lastly, right now, I have
Yeah.
my phone out and I'm timing how much time they actually spend talking about the episode.
All
and right now,
right.
I have 7 seconds down.
7
Oh,
seconds and 3
man.
minutes 15. Jesus Christ.
This is like an analytical trope. Like, 7 seconds, dude. Those 7 seconds, I will never get anything of equal quality anywhere else.
No.
Anywhere else.
Nowhere. 3, 2, 1, go.
Silver Quill. This episode has continuity written all over it. This is my favorite type of story plotline when the main character has to go back in time and fix their mistakes
Stop.
after they
Fuck.
unknowingly
Why?
Stop.
Oh,
Back in time.
I didn't know they went back in time in Amending.
Yeah,
Fences. Cool. Time
they-
travel,
they-
hey, whoa, dude, that's pretty exciting.
We're going all freaking. What was that episode? It's about time on this
Yeah.
episode.
What the fuck is she talking about? Like, I know what she means, but
Yeah,
Like-
she means flashbacks
it's
representing
still
a past
wrong,
event.
though. Like, it's just wrong. You're that's not what
When
you
you go-
said. You're
when you go
literally
back in
saying that they
time.
go back in time. Like, Like, did you look over your fucking script at all? Did you,
No.
3,
I mean, obviously.
2, 1, go.
After they unknowingly ruin someone's life or cause the apocalypse to happen. Much like one of my favorite games I've never played but want to play, Epic Mickey.
Continuity for days, and the feels are real.
Although, to be honest...
Pause.
Continuity for
What was
days.
with that?
And
What
the
was
feels
with that?
are real.
What was with that timing? Oh my god, the pause after she said that was
Also,
unbearably long.
I didn't know
Holy
real had 2
shit.
syllables.
Oh my god, what is this? What the fuck am I watching? How does this have 5,000, 6,000 views and 100 likes? How? Somebody explain this to me. They're crazy. These people are crazy.
Oh my
They
gosh,
are.
this is just killing me right now.
3, 2, 1, go.
To be honest, when I was thinking of Moon Dancer, for some reason I thought she was Twinkle Shine. But instead we get recolored and altered Twilight Sparkle before her Alicorn days.
Twiception. But maybe it symbolizes Twilight if she never met her friends became the element of magic.
That's exactly what it is. And I love it in a weird way that they made Twilight from another universe. So even though Twilight has done a lot of good in her days, we can see what she would look like if she hadn't stayed in Ponyville. So, what did you think, AJ?
For me, the biggest thing I have to take away from this episode is how someone who takes such a big risk putting themselves out there and having it fail can really mess with you. It kind of reminds me of one time in the 2nd grade where I went on a field trip.
Stop.
Pause.
No! Shut up! Shut
So
up!
they were starting
This-
to go somewhere with bringing up the point about freaking Moon Dancer being a recolor of Twilight and being her image of what she would be if she didn't make friends. Which is the same. I would like to point out that's the same point that every other reviewer has made, by the way. But,
Yep.
AJ, why are you talking about
Like
this
this
now?
going into
Why are you talking
sentimental,
about-
emotional times in your life because you draw some kind of parallel. Like, I get the value of that, but when your video is, like, titled a review, I'm not expecting you to go on these kind of, like, emotional arguments and shit. Like, I'm expecting you to stay kind of more in the realm of the topic of the episode, not like what it means to you personally. Like, it has nothing to do with the episode. Nothing. This has nothing to do with anything.
I get the intention behind it when people do stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're trying to connect to their audience in some way on an
Yeah.
emotional level when they do this. However, number one, wrong timing. This is stuff that you should put like at the end when you go over
Right.
the episode and then
Yeah.
you talk about how you personally feel, like how it
Yeah.
affected you.
Yeah.
You don't
Not
put this
only-
at the
If you
very
want
beginning.
to, I mean.
Yeah.
Not only that, just watch what he says. He has the most insignificant, like, personal stories to give. Like, it would be the equivalent of
This
And-
guy
and this re-
in the 2nd grade gave me a weird look. And
Yeah,
that reminded
exactly,
me of the
like
episode
that.
of My Little Pony. Oh, God.
exactly. They're as meaningless as that.
Not a weird look. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see what he has to say. 3, 2, 1,
All right.
go.
And befriended a person who shortly became my best friend that day. Yet, the next day when I tried to say hi to them, I felt ignored, like they didn't even notice me for some reason.
Sorry, I
Pause.
hear that.
Pause.
Okay. Did any of you just notice? I didn't actually notice this on my first watch. So he says that he met this guy, and that day, this guy became his best friend.
Yeah.
That day, he
Yeah.
became his best friend. The first
I guess they
day
just
that-
instantly became pen pals.
and
It's-
then the next day, this guy isn't talking to him. Okay, maybe you came on a little bit too strong.
Yeah, it sounds to me like this guy just like said hi to him or something, and AJ took that as, oh my god, this guy's noticing me. Oh my god, he must be like really good friends with me. Oh my god, we're best friends. And then he totally took it out of context. He totally took it the wrong way. and he thought they were close, and they weren't. And the guy was like, "Dude, what the fuck? You're coming on like really strong."
I mean, we don't know what actually happened, but I wouldn't be surprised if it actually just went down like that.
No, yeah.
Like,
Well, that's why I said
you don't call somebody like your best friend if they don't talk back like your best friend.
Wait,
you know?
Also, is best friend like something that you can just acquire in like a day? Like you meet this person and that day they become your best friend?
Yeah,
like,
if you have no
it's like this.
Yeah, if you literally have no friends. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's like this. Hi, Sheldon.
Hey, what's up, dude?
You're my new best friend. Give me a hug.
Dude, what the fuck, dude?
Exactly.
What the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
I don't know. I have no friends.
I can tell. 3, 2, 1, go.
Off from the rest of the world for a long time after that. And it wouldn't have been until the 5th grade that I decided to put myself back out there with making more friends and taking more chances with my emotions.
What is the point of this?
Also, I just want to point out that she's really ugly. I feel like that's a relevant point of critique.
Like, okay, let's just assume that AJ right now is trying to make a good point right now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lead of this video, the main star of this video, is doing this, being a little disrespectful to his point, banging her head on the back of the freaking wall,
Well,
as he's trying to get a point across and maybe support the argument of the episode.
Well, this is the problem. This undermines his emotional appeal here because he framed it initially as like, oh, here's this really important to me emotional moment or an anecdote that happened to me that paralleled this thing. And then this comes up on the screen, and it makes you immediately stop listening to him to read the text and watch the video.
Your eyes and ears are no longer... Yeah, your eyes and ears are no longer on AJ. It's on Sapphire doing this.
It's completely retarded. It's dumb.
Well, also, I would just mention that her reaction here is what I basically think of every time I fucking listen to AJ. Like, I want to bang my head against the wall and be like, just go on. Get on with it. Fuck.
Get on with it. Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
As I fought against the antisocial part of my autism, instead spending time at home playing Pokemon rather than going out with people.
What a bitch. What a fucking bitch, dude.
Yeah,
fucking cunt. You're a cunt.
This episode is relatable on both sides of the argument. You have Moon Dancer who's lost all sense of social aspect, and you have Twilight who's genuinely sorry and wants to make amends. Good job, M.A. Larson, for making neither of the...
So, this is her under point, okay? She said two sides of the argument, and Moon Dancer, she's a shut-in who didn't want to make friends.
Yeah.
And then, like, what the heck was her point about Twilight? What the heck?
I don't know, I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening.
I need to go back. It was something retarded.
Her point
I need to go back.
Absolutely no sense. Yeah.
Hang on, let me listen. Okay, Moon Dancer has lost all sense of social aspect.
What?
And Twilight is genuinely sorry for what she's done. Wait, what?
Well, that's just like a recapitulation. Like that's not a point of like analysis or a point of
this is
subtext or anything. I mean, it's like this is what happened. This is what happened.
Also,
let me tell you what happened. You know, it's like what?
When it comes to all these recaps, I mentioned this to you earlier, Jesse. The way that they and like a lot of Dronalysis folks go about it is so retarded. There is so much recap, and I understand in a normal review the purpose of recap. Mm-hmm. In a movie where someone hasn't seen the thing yet, and thus you do a little bit of recap, I can understand it then.
Yeah.
But come on, people. Do you honestly think that people that like the show still won't actually watch the episode? No, they'll go to your shitty review first and see if maybe I should go watch this episode. No, they're going to fucking watch the episode.
Stupid. Yeah. Here's the problem. Consumer reviews are quite a bit different from like the review format that you commonly see on YouTube. Consumer reviews are designed to not spoil anything and to give, the potential reader or watcher just a general opinion as to whether you should see it or not. When you're doing videos like this, it's in my view like you can basically completely avoid recapitulation unless, and this doesn't happen in My Little Pony, but in something a lot more complicated, like if you're going into in-depth analysis about like maybe a movie, and you're like let's say you're analyzing Shawshank, and you need to you need to guide the audience because what you're saying is really complicated, and you need them to keep up, and you need that recap to keep everything in line, right? For the flow of your words or whatever and your argument, then that makes perfect sense. I'm fine with that. But for something like this, like, I expect people who are watching my review to have already seen the fucking thing I'm reviewing. If you haven't seen it, that's not my problem.
22 minutes.
That's not my problem. If you don't know what's going on, go watch the fucking episode. Why are you watching this video, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Yeah.
Especially with how...
Go ahead.
Especially with how easily accessible MLP is to the public, like, right? It's just a short little 22-minute thing that you can spend a short amount of time watching.
I mean, it seems to me like if you're
it's episodic,
like My Little Pony fans get really into the show, and I've never heard of anybody who had to watch a review about an episode before deciding to watch an episode like that. I've never heard of that in this fan.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of this. So what's the point then?
It was maybe like a series review where somebody recommended it to them. Oh, then okay, I guess I could get that. But this is an episode by episode review that most people in the analysis community do.
Right.
You're gonna have to. It's safe to assume if somebody's watching your review of a single episode, then they watch the episode.
Well, I think another reason that people might do it is because they don't have actually any good, like, interesting points.
Well, they don't know what they're fucking doing. They have no idea.
Yeah, they don't know what they're fucking doing, so they just fill up the video time with this shit that no one cares about because, a longer video makes them feel better.
These people I find are generally, they're not skeptical. They don't have any, they're not very good at critical thinking. They don't seem to really ask themselves the questions as to like why they like the things they like or they don't. They don't do any research into like literary techniques and cinematography or writing in general or visual design. They don't learn how these things are put together and like even stuff like color theory. They don't take any of that kind of shit into. They don't know they have no fucking idea what they're talking about. And it's like I mentioned earlier with the zeitgeist thing, right? The common pattern, or the most popular way of making these videos in the community. They see other people do it, and they see other people recapping, and they go, oh, that's how you make a review. That's how you do it. Okay, I got to recap. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Oh, and then the OC thing. Okay, I'm going to do that. Oh, and then the skit. Of course, we can't forget about the skit. Of course, everyone else is doing that, so I got to do it, and then we'll do the skit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
They watch the Gronalysis training video.
Well, not only that. If you actually ask a Brunalysis person who is kind of leading, like let's say Dr. Wolf.
Sure.
What you might notice is that the dude mostly talks about like, oh well, you gotta have a good mic and you gotta have good visuals. You gotta have.
That's what Lightning Bliss said in her fucking video. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What about the writing part?
What about your actual content?
Right.
Yeah, like the point of us watching the fucking thing. Huh? Right. No, we watch it for visuals and like a calm voice. Because we have nothing better to do with our lives.
I mean, it's like making a video, or not make it. It's like making a video.
Like showmanship.
No, it's like making a video about how to design video games, and then talking about like consoles or something, or like the console wars, or these things that have like nothing to do with it, right? Or like small parts of how the video game industry works, but it really has nothing directly to do with how to design video games, Like, it's just, It's ludicrous. It's lunacy. Crazy. 3, 2, 1, go.
Characters unlikable and making everything feel realistic.
I kind of relate myself to Moondancer. I know how it feels when you've been let down by your friends when you need them the most. I know that feeling way too well. I might have gotten emotional during the party scene.
No comments. How about we start the episode?
Pause.
The episode.
Okay, 2 things. 1, why should we care? 2, you don't explain yourself like AJ did. Holy crap. Why should we care if you got sad? What is it about that is significant? Why
Okay,
bring it up?
but she's just like, I can relate to this, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I
And she doesn't
understand.
explain
I
herself.
understand that's, the fact that you can relate to one of these characters or whatever plight that they're going through. I get that can make it good for you, but why do you relate to it? Why is that significant to you? Tell me why. Don't just
Exactly.
be like, yeah, I relate to this part, and then you just gloss over it. It's like, well, what
We might
the
have
fuck's
been
the
railing
point?
on we might have been railing on AJ earlier, but at least he explained at least somewhat why.
He did. Yeah.
He did. Sadly, we have to actually give AJ props.
Oh, look, they're finally playing the clips now. Jesus Christ. 5 minutes and 40 seconds, by the way. We're not even we're like a little more than a quarter done this video. And
Yep.
we have gotten like literally nowhere. Still.
We're like we've been in this call for like 40 minutes.
I feel like they could have started the video right at this point, and it wouldn't have made a difference. And it would have been it wouldn't have affected anything. They could have just done that.
Instead, you had to make us waste 40 minutes of our lives
5
having
minutes.
to freaking
Yeah.
explain why you're terrible. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Uh,
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The episode starts off after Spike gets done with the dishes and
Spike!
What the fuck was
Sorry,
that?
proceed.
and
What
he
was that
sits down
transition?
curled up next to Twilight, enjoying a book of his own after she went through 3 events in 1 week.
That's kind of funny.
we
isn't
saw
it?
the fucking episode!
Pause. Repeat that. Repeat that. Pass.
stop. Make it stop.
We saw the fucking episode! Why are we watching this? Oh!
If you're gonna show us clips, we might as well just watch the whole episode.
Yeah, I
Uh.
mean, why didn't you just do like commentary over the episode if you're gonna do this? Like, honestly, an episode is 22 minutes long, and this video is 18 minutes long.
I was about to mention that. I should be fucking watching that episode and not watching this shit.
This dribble,
Fuck.
this fucking.
This is
3,
retarded.
2, 1. Let's continue.
Friendship? What's funny about that? You know, because you used to be famous for being such a bad friend.
Spike, you are famous for being the last thing ponies would turn to for help.
Minion, calm down already.
Yes, senpai.
That was quick.
Pause.
Things have
Pause.
gotten so
Alright.
All of these fucking tangents are starting to piss me off. These jokes that take away from the flow of this. Not that there's a good flow to this video at all.
Yeah.
But
It's taking away what the potential for a flow.
Right. Like, it's just grating. Like, please get to the fucking point already.
Like
Please.
literally, why did she make that whole point about turning to Spike for help? What the fuck was the purpose of that?
I couldn't tell you. I
To
couldn't tell
blow
you.
the video.
I couldn't
Wait,
tell
actually,
you.
I think that should be like what they renamed this video to be. What the fuck was the purpose of that?
Yeah.
That is like
Here's
the main theme we have come across this entire time. What the fuck was the purpose of that?
Yeah.
Here's another thing. You notice how often they put jokes into, like, they'll attempt to make a point, or it's almost like they think they're making a point, especially with that part about Spike sleeping or whatever the fuck they said. It's like, to them, it's like, this is a valid point. This is a substantive part of this video, so we'll do that. And then literally 10 seconds after that, there's another 4-second joke with this pink horse. And it's like, fuck. Like, why? Is this even a joke? What is the point of this? Like, are they honestly sitting there making this and thinking, this is funny? This is fucking hilarious.
They put it in the video. They
Ha
must
ha
have
ha,
thought it was
guys.
funny.
Everyone's gonna think this is so funny. No!
Yeah, like, the humor doesn't even complement their point. Okay, this is going to sound like I'm trying to boost my own ego, but it's not. I'm just trying to make a point.
You piece of shit, Jesse. Fucking narcissist
Yeah, I know.
over here. Wow.
I know, I'm a
I hate
narcissist and
you.
everyone should hate me.
Seriously.
Anyway.
Praise
in the
yourself. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Such
man.
an AJ pony right now.
I know. Fucking wow, dude. You obviously watch too much of AJ. Damn.
I do.
Your secret's been revealed.
I confess my sins. Anyway. So, I co-wrote the Bronalysis training video with my friend Logan. And a lot of the comedy that we put in that video was to try to get a better point across. So, like, whenever we got to the segment where we tell people how not to sound, I put on an improvised, like 2 improvised ridiculous voices to get a point across. This is not how you should sound.
Yeah.
And it was humorous.
Yeah.
What these guys are doing is they're inserting jokes just because they feel like they need to be funny.
Right. Right.
It
There's nothing
doesn't add
cohesive
anything.
about it. There's nothing. There's no flow to it. There's nothing cohesive about it. It's just random bullshit. And there's no thought put into it, too. Right? Like there's nothing here. It's just all random shit that they think is good, but they don't actually know how or what they're doing. So it when it all comes together, it's just this clusterfuck of shit that's not
honestly,
interesting or engaging at all. You know.
When you like suggested that we should do this,
Mhm.
part of me was just like, it won't do anything. Like, these people aren't going to learn. None of them are going to learn. They're going to do something maybe even worse than this shit
Mm-hmm.
in the future. It's just crazy.
Well, to be honest, the only reason I wanted to do this was to shit on them because I think it's funny. That's,
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
basically
Well,
it.
of course.
I mean, I have been having a good time. So, purpose completed, unlike theirs. So,
Mhm.
I
And
mean, I don't even know what they're
we still got a good 2/3 left of this video.
It never ends.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
it never does.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Let's go.
So bad for Twilight to the point where she can't even remember her friends' names as she takes Spike to Canterlot with her.
Well, when you're the princess of friendship who goes on magical adventures at least once a week, you tend to forget things. And I'm impressed that she didn't take a train this time. She's getting better with her flying.
She better be at this point after a whole season. So, after a night travel to Canterlot, Twilight and Spike stay at the observatory that we saw way back in the first episode. And it surprisingly left the same way it was for some reason. Celestia never thought of giving this place to someone else.
Maybe there was a sexy maid who had to clean it
Pause.
all up, but she couldn't.
What is that?
Well, this
What
is
is that
autism in its purest form, everybody. Um,
What is that?
Is this some kind of like romance
What is
joke?
this?
I mean, like, or like,
I guess we'll find out. Sorry. I'm sorry.
this picture of Celestia in the maid outfit has more artistic merit than
Than this entire video.
than this entire video. Much like the song, the Pasta pointed
Yeah.
out, this image
Yeah.
is much more engaging than anything else we have seen thus far from these individuals. So that should tell you something. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you
yeah.
have something to say?
No. Basically, what you were going to say.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Because she made everything dirty instead.
Senpai!
Oh, that was hot, man.
Ooh, I like to see
Fucking
an outfit
turning me
like
on,
that.
girl.
Minion, go kill AJ for me.
Pause.
Okay.
Did he just say that?
He did just say that.
What did he say? I didn't even hear it.
He said, "I'd like to see you in a mage outfit."
No, I'd rather not. She's kind of ugly, dude. I mean,
Oh.
come on, dude. Raise your standards, bro. Come on, AJ. Come on, AJ. I know you got it in you, dude.
But
He
does he?
cries to everything. I don't really think his standards are very good.
So when he's out in public and he sees a hot chick and he wants to go hit on her, does he just start crying?
Oh.
You know, like, whatever. Let's go. Play it.
Oh, the pain!
Oh my.
Never mind. Molly is the only one for me.
Wait, what?
Pause.
Moving on.
What is happening?
What?
What is
What the
happening? What?
What? This is just okay. If your point was to be funny, you were funny.
This is
in the wrong
insanely
way.
entertaining, I have to say. Like, this is just amazing right now. Like,
Oh no! Oh, good grief!
what is with her eyebrow, by the way, or eyelash? Like, it's so long. You guys seen this? I'm at 7:32.
Yeah,
This
I'm.
fucking.
Oh, so do you see how her
Wait.
eye, like, her eye is in her hair, and you can see everything, like, yeah.
That's such an
Yeah.
anime thing. Although in anime, like the eye would be like over the hair, or the outline would be like. I don't like the transparency thing. It just looks weird. Like
I
why are you
can't
making
see-
it transparent? Just fill it in.
No,
and
here's the
if-
thing. I can't see her eyebrow, but I can see her eye through her hair.
Yeah, that's
What
what we're
the heck?
saying. Like it's
Oh, okay.
fucking weird. So hold on, you can see her
Wait,
eye
wait.
through her hair, but you notice her hair in the background. You can't see through those portions of the hair. So why can I see through that portion of the hair? It's just not good design. It's fucking stupid.
Well,
and we're not
Well,
even talking about
look
the
at her,
palette
look
and
at her. Look
you know.
at her other eyebrow. Her other eyebrow, you can't, like, the hair
Oh
actually goes
yeah, yeah.
So, like, why is it like that for that, which is a lighter color, mind you, but for the darker blue, you can see the other eyebrow.
Literally black right through it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid, dude. It's fucking bad.
Oh,
3, 2,
also,
1. Oh, go
Before
ahead.
right now, okay, so right now, my clocking in for how much they talked about the episode is 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
oh
so,
shit.
So it's still exponentially in not talking about the episode's favor, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a feeling this trend will continue. 3,
Probably.
2, 1. Let's play it, boys.
Moving on.
Here's that present I was gonna give Moon Dancer. Guess you won't be needing that. Hey, look! The rest of it's still here!
Keep this in mind.
The next day, Twilight and Spike talk to Minuet.
Minuet? Twilight Sparkle! You old so-and-so! What are you doing here? Hey, Spike! Look at these wings, huh? Hey, grab a picture of me and the
Can we
princess,
pause?
will ya?
Pause.
Yes, pause.
So she
please.
said, and Minuet is
7:47?
back. And then
Minuet.
she's playing this super long scene to show the audience that look, Minuet is back. You didn't.
And
You could have played like 2 seconds of dialogue to convey that.
yeah,
You
2 to
didn't-
5 seconds would be fine.
Why
you
is
need to
this
play
so
the whole
long?
scene.
Why are you
don't
even
need to play
mentioning
the-
this?
That.
What? So are you saying that the reason you like this is because Minuet is in it? That's so stupid. Who cares? That's not interesting. Like, oh look, a
Whoopsie-doo.
background pony's in it. Look, guys, like
Oh,
almost every
yay.
other episode. Wow.
Woo-hoo.
Oh.
Fuck. God. Kill
What time
yourself.
are we
Holy
at
shit.
now?
I'm at 7:49.
7:52. 7:50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Like, why?
So let's
Why?
hold on. Let's take a pause for a second here and think about this. What substantive points have they made so far that are interesting, that have told the audience why they think this episode is good? Can you guys figure out any?
The
Just-
closest thing to that was AJ's little tangent about his childhood. That's it.
Oh. About how
We're almost 8 minutes into this review, and we've only gotten that much.
Yeah, I can't think of anything, honestly, that I find interesting.
There's nothing
in
I
the
can take away from it.
slightest. Yeah,
to the very least.
they've not revealed anything interesting. They've not revealed anything, anything. Nothing at
Nothing.
all.
Nothing.
Let's continue, or we'll be here all night. 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
go.
I tried to tell my coworkers we used to be friends back when, but they've never believed me.
Do I hear Zelda music in the background?
You probably do.
Oh, that was. Oh,
Wait.
Oh, that was
really
weird.
fluff them up, huh?
Wait, you're right. There is. Fuck.
See, people? Her name is Minuet, not Colgate. You can get rid of your fan theories about her being a dentist or whatever because it's not canon.
This has already been established in the
So how does she know this?
Get rid of that
like,
point.
okay, I'm pretty sure in the episode, the horse is just like just says my job. She doesn't say what her job is. So what if she is a fucking hygienist? Like, what?
Why does it matter?
Well, I know,
Oh, no, why
but
does it
still,
matter?
like that's fucking retarded. You don't even know what her job is. You're just like, well, your headcanons are all fucked. It's like, what? No,
They've talked more substantively about a headcanon than the episode.
They did.
Yeah.
And the point was completely, like, it's like,
Oops.
no, were you not paying attention when you were watching this episode? Like, holy shit, dude. 3, 2, 1, play.
been established in the MLP app, but it's not exactly canon. Moving on. Twilight decides to take Twinkle-Shine, Lemon Hearts, and Minuet to Donut Joe's after Minuet tricks us into thinking this is another Twilight Time episode.
Sure. Oh, we see you all the time. You remember our old friend Lyra, right? She lives in Ponyville, too. We're always over there visiting her. Or she's coming over here. We've thought about asking you to join us from time to time, but we just sort of figured you'd moved on.
This is like a synopsis video.
That explains a lot.
It is.
And that I certainly wasn't
A
one to
bad
worry
one.
of you. So for all the pain I caused you, I am truly sorry.
The background music is still playing.
I know it's. Pause it. They've literally managed to ruin the clips of this episode in the video by having this music playing along with it. Completely ruins it. Kills it.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Like, I guess they're at least trying to establish some sort of flow, but in the wrong way.
Like, why did they do that? Like, the episode didn't have that music in it, and it was fine.
Right. So
Why did you add it?
So hold
because
on.
Because I guess they assume that they assume the audience wants to hear Zelda music over the episode.
No, they want to tie it into their video. That's what they're trying to do. But
Yeah.
The problem is that they're playing these clips to provide context to the audience. And what if you were going to do that and you were going to play the clip, you want to play it in its original form so that the audience can see the piece for what it originally is. When you add the background music to it, especially this weird music, it changes. It doesn't totally change, but it definitely changes the tone of everything, right? So
Yeah.
it's not even like a honest, accurate depiction of what's happening. It changes everything, right? It makes it different, and that's stupid. Why would you do that, right? Like, you're trying to make a point here. Well, keep it in its original form. Don't fuck it up with this dumb background music. It's just distracting. It's stupid.
Oh, it is. Stupid.
And better yet, stop recapping and stop playing clips.
Right. This
please.
is like a synopsis. Like
They're not even good at doing synopsis because they rely on these clips. They don't even know how
They
to
take-
fucking
They take
recap.
show don't tell to a whole new level.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Trash. Utter trash.
Trash.
3, 2,
Fucking
1.
trash.
Play it, baby.
Oh, come on, Twilight! Sure, it might have stung a little bit when you ran off to Ponyville without saying goodbye, but it's not like we weren't used to that from you. Yeah, we didn't take it personally, but it's really good to see you now.
Now this is a great way to establish the forgiving side. They actually expected this from Twilight, and I love how they established their forgiveness towards her. They're just so friendly, and I love them, and I just want to be friends and hang out with them. They forgive her so
Pause.
much to the point that...
Good for you. Why does it matter?
Why? I really like these characters. Like, don't talk about how these supporting characters are pushing along Twilight and helping her complete her arc in this episode. Don't explain their role in the episode and what their purpose is. Don't do any of that. Just explain to us, like, this stupid.
Her point.
Oh, they're so funny and cute, and I love them. Tee like
Her point is more like a side point. It's like a side note. It's not like it shouldn't be the main point of that scene. The main point of that scene is to move the plot along.
It's not even
obviously,
really a point.
Yeah.
It's more just a feeling.
It's
Like,
a tangent.
It's more of like just an observation, a basic emotional observation.
Oh,
And-
by the way,
Yeah,
are you guys paused on Sapphire?
yeah,
Yes.
941.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
I was at 940. 43. But look at her OC. Do you notice something? The eyebrows are missing. Where are the eyebrows?
There they are. You're right. How did we miss that, dude? Holy shit.
Where the fuck are they?
What is her cutie mark, by the way? I don't. Like, that's obviously
Is it like a music
staff.
sheet with a heart?
It's a staff.
It's a
it's a sapphire within a heart within a musical sheet.
Yeah, but
sapphire,
those notes are missing stems for some reason. So are they tabs? Yeah. Why are they tabs? That's not how a tab sheet looks like. I mean, your cutie mark is dumb. Anyways, I was gonna say.
What does a sapphire and a heart even fucking mean?
What does a sapphire represent? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. Fucking no idea.
No idea. But I was gonna say about the background ponies, like, if you want to talk about why their inclusion is good in the episode or why it works, like, talk about the technical reasons why it's good. Like, this is just what I don't understand. Like, I get that you know, like, you can talk about the technical reasons why it's good, and then add on to it that you also thought it was cute or whatever. Like, that's fine. You can do that. Whatever. I don't fucking.
And you can say that in 2 seconds too. Like, and also I found them pretty cute. Like, you can just say that once you're done with your point.
Like, this video was released in July of 2015. Did Slice of Life already air at this point?
Yes.
I believe it did, yeah.
So that would also be a great way to contrast why maybe it doesn't work as well in Slice of Life and it works better here, and explain why. I mean, that's so much more interesting than, oh, they're cute. They're so cute. And look how funny they are. Like, shut the fuck up. What is this?
Also,
yeah.
For people who watch MLP who aren't nearly as analytical as some, that's something that they would say. Oh, these ponies, they look so cute and cuddly.
Like,
see, the funny thing is that
hold on. I gotta get this out. No shit, they're cute and cuddly. They're all fucking cute and cuddly.
Yeah.
Always.
Good point. What I was going to say is that this is the analysis section of the Brony fandom, or the section that calls themselves the analysts.
The analysis.
And they're the ones.
Yeah, right.
And they're the ones that are making these, like, stupid, like, little mentions. They're cute.
Yeah.
Like, we are literally more than halfway through this fucking video, and we have not gotten 1 point. 1!
I just want to hear Pasta scream at the top of his lungs in fucking fury and anger.
It might happen.
I can feel it building in you, man. I can feel the tension.
Like, it is.
Well, you were such a direct part of it for a long time. I mean, like, when did you started making these in what, 2012 or 2013? Yeah. I mean, like, fuck.
Well, I just gotta say, all the talent was stripped away.
Yeah, there's no more. It's shit. It's garbage. It's trash. There's no saving it. Anybody who is trying to save it is retarded and stupid.
Just put some gasoline on it.
You know what? You need to take Old Yeller out. Its legs are broken. It's getting old. Just put a fucking bullet through its head and end it. Just finish it.
Yep.
Just stop.
Analysis is dead. Kill it.
3, 2, 1. Except for EQC, make sure you watch EQC every Saturday, 10 p.m. East.
The last remaining shreds of analysis left.
3, 2, 1, go.
They take Twilight back in time to witness the most adorable flashback ever. Oh my god, Twilight didn't.
Pause. Again. Oh,
this is
more
like
of his
the same
cutesy.
thing that we were
they're so
just
adorable!
mentioning.
Oh my god! It's like a reaction video. This isn't even a review. This isn't even analysis. This is a reaction video.
A synopsis
Literally,
reaction video.
The very thing that we were complaining about seconds into this again.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Good grief. I hate this
guys,
video.
we're so good at this. Holy shit. We're the best.
Oh my gosh.
3, 2, 1. Let's play it.
Recolored Twilight!
But according to this book, you're supposed to add the sodium chloride first. I read ahead, and to make a proper salt lick, you need to add the molasses first.
Well, I read ahead too, Moon Dancer, and I'm sure it said sodium chloride first. Oh, I've got the wrong book. That's so hilarious.
What's with this music?
Tara,
Seriously.
showing your bubbly side.
Pause. That was horrible, and you should feel horrible.
You know, like lampshading your joke with the crickets doesn't make it funnier. You realize that,
No.
right? Like it's still shitty
It makes it worse.
and dumb.
It makes it worse, honestly.
Right.
Because you
Also-
know it's bad.
Yeah.
Also, I bet she actually thought that it was fun. I bet.
Oh, probably. Of course she did.
Yeah.
Of course she did.
More than likely.
Absolutely. 3, 2, 1, play it.
So, after the trip to the science lab, the 4 ponies and Baby Dragon go to see Moon Dancer, a pony who was mentioned back in the first episode. Gee, and I thought my room
What was with that fucking pause again?
If you want to see a messy room, you should.
He's like mentioned in the last episode. 3 seconds of silence. Oh, and then he goes into the next scene. Like, what the fuck is that? You're killing me.
Like a reaction.
She's
Literally.
Clearly unkept.
So with that, they try again to find out how to talk to Moon Dancer, and it's hinted at that Twilight might have been the cause of this.
So after bubble spells, going into a book, and at last bribing her, Twilight gets Moon Dancer to go with dinner
Pause.
with friends.
Okay,
She-
two things.
what is
Two
with
things.
her fucking-
She stumbled on her line. Also,
This is something me and Owen mentioned in Lightning Bliss's video, because she did the same thing where she stumbles on her words and stutters, and we were just like, why don't you just
Go back and re-record it?
re-record the fucking line? Like, it literally takes 4 seconds to open Audacity and hit a record button. Why? Why not do another take? Like, are you that lazy? What a testament to their fucking laziness and stupidity. They just don't, they don't give a shit. They don't fucking care in making something that they really like and enjoy. Like, that's the feeling I get. They just don't give a fuck. They just don't care. They're just doing this not for the sake of giving a shit about reviews or analysis or having any kind of passion for media.
making any good contribution to the analysis community.
It's like they just want to do it to get the followers and the subs and the validation and the the respect from the community, and it's just pathetic. It's fucking pathetic.
I bet you they don't watch over their stuff. I bet you they put it out and they don't ever watch it again. Because
this whole thing so far feels like a first draft, and I think it probably was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They never went back. They never went back and edited it. They never did a peer review. They just we wrote this. Let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah,
like when I write a script, I show it to like 5 of my friends, and I go, "What do you think of this? Is it?" And I show it to people who are better at writing than me and better at syntax and grammar and all these things, because I know I'm not very good at it, right? So I know, hey, I have friends who are better than this at me or willing to help me out. I should have them look at it because I want to deliver something that's cohesive and good and to the point, and that doesn't drag on and that doesn't sound stupid and shitty, right? Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to put something out that you can be proud of, right? I just feel like they don't fucking care. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. For any future analysts, as I'm gonna put it, for any future reviewer who wants to comment on MLP, please, if you're gonna write a script and make videos like these, anything really, do peer reviews. They help you tremendously. They really do.
Yeah, show your friends. Show
they
people
make
who you
videos.
trust and who you think are
Like-
smart. And
I would maybe argue that part of it I bet is lower standards, like really, really low standards.
well,
Also,
yeah.
part of it is
part of
not
it is their
caring.
experience too. I mean, it's they
But,
obviously don't know what they're doing. They have
But
no
see,
idea.
Just showing it to someone else, at least, even if you don't take that person's advice, it at least gets you to see what another person thinks.
Right.
Seriously, if I bet you, none of them have watched this video through completion. None of them.
Yeah, and I understand this is a really subjective thing. Like, whether or not this is good, like, it's not. There's nothing really functionally objective about it. But here's a problem though. They upload the video and then they get 6,000 views and 100 likes, and they think, "Wow, I'm really good at this. I'm gonna keep going." Right? I'm just gonna keep doing it this way because obviously my audience thinks it's really good, so it must be good, right? And that just speaks to their audience, right? Because to me, the people who are thumbing this video up also have no fucking idea what they're talking about. Or they just really like this person and want to support them and aren't critically looking at their video, or they don't want to offend them or something like that, and they're just...
Or maybe you can follow the Mr. Enter fan mentality and like it because it's a positive thing. It's a positive review of the episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And that, like, I said this in another chat earlier today, like, it's this mentality, like, when people want to be affirmed in their opinion, they don't care about what you say or why you like something. They just care that you like it or not.
And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to upload this video of us commentating on this. And when me and Owen did this, that video has, I don't know, like maybe 2,000 views when we commented on Lightning Bliss's thing. And literally like more than half are dislikes. And you know what? Not a single fucking commenter could critique our points. All they critiqued was the tone of our video. They said, you guys are mean. You guys are bullies. When in reality, if Lightning Bliss watched that, we're actually doing what nobody else is doing and telling you why this is shitty and how you should fix it. We're doing you a fucking favor at the same time, okay? So if any of you idiots are watching this fucking video who made this video, remember that. Remember that, we're giving you critique. And we're telling you what you can do to make it better. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Well,
we're doing this for fun, but at the same time, we're also helping.
Right. We're not doing it to help you. We don't give a shit. Okay.
Well,
but
also, I would say that like, probably the thing with Lightning Bliss, and probably if what you said about them is correct, which I think it is, they just think, oh, this is good, and they move on.
Yeah.
It speaks to their complacency. They're complacent in what they make. That isn't.
Well, it's like they don't want to evolve or something, right? They don't want.
They don't want to.
No good creator does that. No good creator just sits on their current ability. They try to get better.
Never. I mean, I'm constantly like searching for new knowledge and how to improve myself constantly, all the time.
Same.
All the time.
Same.
And I'm actually afraid of regressing. Like I want to stay on top of my game all the time, right? And that's how you should be. You should be researching shit. It's like I said at the beginning, these people need to go on fucking Wikipedia and just read up on like 3-act structure and just read it and get to know screenplay and writing and stuff like that. I'm not a writer. You guys probably aren't writers. I don't know if Pasta is, but I still think we try to. We want to learn more about how media is created and our tastes and shit like that. And the only way you can do that is to get better. Like please just try a little bit, please. And to be fair, I haven't seen Christie's older videos, so I don't know if this is better. I have no idea. I imagine it's not. But I could be wrong.
I can speak for AJ though. Not better. Not better.
Of course not. Well, it's AJ. He's
and
he'd blame it on his autism. But I'm autistic. I can't get better. It's my autism. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And
the funny thing is, he'd also blame his good things on his autism.
Right. It's never him. It's his autism's fault. It's the excuses.
But maybe we should be judging his autism and not him.
He's a fan. Play.
Ha! I found you, stolen pony. You're coming with me, you evil little motherfucker. Huh? AJ.
What the fuck was that line?
Starlight Tour of the Rift.
Why is...
All right.
What
over
the
there we have
fuck is happening?
Pause.
No.
What is...
The heck is this?
What is this? Where did Starlight come from? Why is Starlight here? Why would Starlight ever care about a tour of the Rift? Who cares about the Rift? Why is this about the Rift? Who gives a shit? What?
Pause.
What?
Pause.
We did pause.
Oh yeah, we did pause.
Okay. Can I? Where are you guys paused at?
11:31.
11:31. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to say that AJ's poses are fucking terrible.
I know.
Like,
They
really,
are pretty bad.
whenever he looks at the screen, there's this like, I don't know if he means for this to be the case, but it comes off as like profoundly over serious. Like he'll have this serious looking OC face, and it's like he's talking about bullshit.
Yeah, it's not tonally accurate, right?
Yeah.
And also, like, you'll notice at 11:32, his expression is one of great surprise. His tail is raised, his ears are down. He's like, holy shit, something's happening. But the tone of his voice isn't consistent with that pose. So it's incredibly jarring and not compatible
it's clunky.
in any way. Like,
This whole video is just very clunkily edited.
Right. Like, it's just not good. How can you not see this? Please make this a little more consistent. Actually, no.
Please.
Don't do that. Just stop making videos. Please. Just don't make videos anymore. Thank you. Play it.
Bad Stellan Pony and bad self-proclaimed autistic pony.
How are you?
Do not question me. Now go to the corner now.
Yes, Sapphire. Witch.
That's queen bitch to you.
I said witch, and I was just trying to be friendly to a past villain.
Ugh. Well then, Moondancer storms off and gets fed up with everything, and we see a nice little flashback scene of her showing what happened.
Serious?
Or is it before?
Pause it.
Either way, it's when...
At least she got the phrase right. It's a flashback, not back in time.
They are all lazy. They are all lazy. Like, none of them.
I know.
Ah.
I mean, couldn't you tell that from the beginning of this video? Like, they just don't care. Yeah, the amount of mistakes she just made. Not only is she stuttering, her sentences don't make sense. Like, she'll be like the part with proclaimed. Like, she said, self-proclaim autist. It's like, no, self-proclaimed. Like, do you not know basic English? Like, do you not? How do you get through life like this? Like, Jesus Christ.
You don't.
Did she
You
just
think that
write?
someone is your best friend on the first day of meeting them, and then you find out the next day that they're not your best friend.
This is grade schooler stuff. These people are in their 20s. What the fuck is this? How do you...
Correct me if I'm wrong, Sapphire Heartsong, if you're watching this video. Aren't you in college as well?
Like, the stupidity is just profound. It's profound. Like, I almost feel bad I'm criticizing this because it's so easy. It's so easy. Like, it's just...
And the sad thing is, besides all the big name analysis, this is the norm.
This is the low-hanging fruit, man. This is the lowest of the low. It's not even, actually, that video you sent me, Jesse, of the guy with the brown OC. Well, I don't know. Actually, I'd say that video is probably better. But there's some parts about
it was still pretty bad.
Yeah,
it was still pretty bad.
It's still, like, it's just... Yeah. Anyways, I guess that
this
has nothing
this
to do
video
with what we're watching.
This video is still fairly close to the norm, more or less.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Let's continue. 3, 2, 1, play.
Or is it before? Either way, it's when Twilight left for Ponyville or something. I don't know.
Stop stuttering.
Wait, stop. So you're making a review, and obviously you want to come off as you know what you're talking about to some extent. You know, you want to have good rhetoric, right? She just literally said, or something, I don't know. She literally just told the entire audience, I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea. I don't know anything. That's literally what she just conveyed. Like, directly, like, on the nose, blatantly, in her script. It's like she went off script at that part and was reading it and said to herself, I don't even know what the fuck I wrote. This is confusing.
And she left it in the video in editing.
And then she just went off the script and just went, I don't fucking know. And just left it in the video, right.
Well, not only that, like, again, that tone of, like, I don't know. Like, again, what is this facial expression here? Like,
Right.
what is it?
Yeah. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, play.
Of course, we wouldn't miss one of our best friends' parties. Is Twilight coming? Oh, okay. Hey, we'll still have fun, right? Sure.
After Twilight
Pause.
picks up Pinkie Pie.
Wait. Two things. One, please go back to the episode 2. Where is your OC? Where is it? She forgot to put in her OC.
That's a pretty big mistake, but you know what caught me first was they cut to this celestial plane with the clip, and I swear to God, like 2 or 3 seconds of no audio and just the clip playing, and then they came, like, it's just this terrible concept of timing and flow in a video. Like how long does it take, and they're probably using Sony Vegas, right? Like, how long does it take to go into Vegas and just cut that little portion of your audio down or slide it over so that it lines up better? Like, what the
They have good
fuck?
audio, video editing equipment, and they're just wasting its potential.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And they're competent enough, like they know how to put this together. So what is the loss in just putting in that little bit amount of effort to just polish it up a little bit, right? Just to make sure everything flows nicely. I don't know about you guys, but when I make a video, I play parts back to make sure the timing is good. Like while I'm
I do
editing
too.
it.
I do too.
It's
When I used to make pony music videos, I did that every single time I put in a new clip. Every single time.
And it's not like
Whatever you're working with, you play it back a lot.
Yeah.
You make sure it works a lot.
And
Like that is.
Go ahead.
Well, that's what you do.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Well,
make sense.
Here's the thing, and it's not like you have to watch tutorials on how to do that. You just inherently know if it feels right or not, right? Like you just have a feeling, like, oh, that feels good. Okay, move on, right?
Yeah.
It's not even like you have to learn how to do it necessarily. It's like everyone just knows what feels right or what feels,
Yeah.
natural. I mean, like
I suppose this feels right for them, not putting in their OC.
well, they're clearly
Yeah.
retarded. They're clearly mentally deficient or something. Like it's why? 3, 2, 1, play it.
Evil, and after another piece of continuity strikes again, Moondancer is lured to.
Wait a minute.
Candy.
Wait a minute. Pause.
Piece of candy.
Did you hear what she did you just hear what she did
I
there?
couldn't make it out. She was mumbling.
She was recapping the scene where Pinkie Pie jumps in with her words and not playing the clip.
No, the clip was playing.
No.
Wow.
They didn't. No, she didn't play the actual clip like they've been doing this whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
but she had it in the corner there.
She had it in the corner, but she didn't play the actual clip like up front.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
She was
So
just
they're not following
recapping.
the same pattern of the entire video, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not to mention, plus the OC's not there. Another instance of not following your rubric of the video.
Well, not only that, like, how long has this been? This isn't like a little second. This is like 10 seconds. Like, when you're going through audio and video editing, this should be noticeable. Fuck. But how did they not notice this?
Well, I would say that about the entire video. I mean, just the whole
Yeah.
thing as one piece. I mean, the whole thing is fucked. How did you not notice that this entire thing is just a clusterfuck? It's just
But
stupid.
even this is even inconsistent with what they've done so far.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Visually,
Oh my gosh.
audibly, everything. The entire, all your senses it's inconsistent with,
Also, like, why did they even include rose quartz? Like, this entire time, she has done nothing. Like,
Nothing
Yeah.
but be the butt of every
Well,
joke.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
been there to be funny, but she's not funny, and the jokes waste my time. So,
and she stutters a lot.
Yeah. Just like the.
And she talks like a robot, and the feels are real.
Can we make that a new meme? And the feels are real. Fuck.
Yeah. 2-syllable real. Anyway.
3, 2, 1. Play it.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
This isn't funny.
The courtyard. Twilight tries to make up for
Ripping
everything
on
she
another
had done.
person's joke.
Did she just start that with the courtyard?
It was a big deal.
Like what?
And now that I realize how important friendship is, I'd like to make up for my mistake with a new party. A party in honor of my
Is this a
friend
review?
Moon Dancer.
I don't even
Aw,
know.
that's so sweet.
No, it's not
Twilight
a
has made her
review.
a sorry
Like
party,
I
and
can't even reasonably
You
classify
think
this
this
as
is
a
gonna
review.
do it, huh?
Like it's.
And pause. AJ just said, "Oh, that was so sweet." Third freaking time that's happened throughout
Not
the
only that, he said that Twilight made her a party. We just fucking saw that.
Yeah, we did.
Ah. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty redundant. Yeah, I know. So 3, 2, 1, play it.
That was only the first time I ever put myself out there, and then you didn't even bother to show up. Then you left town without saying goodbye, even though we were supposed to be friends.
The music is still playing in the background.
I was humiliated. I felt like I wasn't important. I never wanted to let myself be hurt like that again. Those 3 finally convinced me that I had value, that other ponies might like me and want to be my friend, and you didn't show up! Ah!
well, in any case,
Pause it.
yeah,
Pause.
It's just like
I feel bad for the creators of this fucking episode that see their creation be
that too.
destroyed. But
Oh, Jesse, did you have something to say?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't the one who yelled pause,
Oh,
but
okay.
oh my gosh, like
I
this
was.
is
Well, let's
this,
comment
yeah.
on AJ's cutie mark.
What the fuck is
It's
that?
autism. It's autism speaks, dude. Autism
Yeah.
Like-
speaks.
Okay, just looking at it. Like, so you have these puzzle pieces, right?
Yeah.
So they are the colors of the main 6's coats.
Yes.
Exactly why are those colors on his fucking flank?
because he's an MOP analyst, don't you know?
Because he wants to be Twilight. He's the Twilight Sparkle of the MOP analysis
wait.
community.
Okay, I think that you both mispronounced it. He's an MOP analyst.
3, 2, 1.
uh,
Play it.
This has been a pretty emotional season when you think about it. I mean, first we had Castle
They're all
Castle,
emotional.
which, while it didn't make me cry, if for no other reason than a lot of hype and poor execution, I've heard it did make a lot of people cry. And then there was Tank for the Memories. Well, it did make me tear up the first time I watched it because of how off guard
Pause.
it was for me.
Why
to see
does
the
this matter? Good grief!
Can you please
Why
go
was
into more
this?
detail?
there was this episode, and then there was this episode, and then there was that episode.
And they were
Ooh,
emotional.
Tanks for the
And then there was a
Tanks
lot
for the
of
Memories
hype.
was emotional.
But I'm not going to tell you why they were emotional, or why there was hype, or why even this matters, or has anything to do with amending fences, or how
it
fits
has
into the
anything to
entire
do with
season,
anything.
or-
You know,
yeah,
I
it's
can
like-
see, I can see the analytical points in there somewhere, but he's not explaining why.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
in there somewhere. I know it is.
I still don't like. All he's basically saying is, or what I can get from it is, well, this was emotional, and that's why I liked it. Well, okay, anything you watch is emotional.
He cries to half the shit he watches. I mean, like, seriously. Most of the stuff he
I'm not
watches,
learning
he
anything
probably,
about like why he values this episode. I'm not getting anything out of this at
Seriously,
all.
the main thing I have taken from this episode, from this video, is that AJ cries on a lot of things, and he considers things great if they are emotional. Therefore, he considers a lot of things great because he cries to a lot of things.
Right. It's just all very nebulous and like broad. You know what I mean? Like that can literally mean anything. Like everything you watch gives me emotions, And if they make me cry, it's good? Okay.
Well, if you do, you got an emotional reaction out of it, Sheldon. Therefore, it must be great.
Wait. By this logic, does that mean that the emotional reaction that he got from that person saying he wasn't his best friend, was that, like, a great thing, too?
I guess.
Apparently, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. 3, 2, 1, play.
You see this show parallel a Pep's death? It was more like, in a way, a Steven Universe episode would make you feel emotional. That's one notch down from a crying episode. This episode, this was the one that...
Like, they're commenting on the... get on with it already. That can literally be summed up for this entire video.
This was the one that made me cry. Pause it. He just said, this was one of the ones that actually made me cry. Everything makes you cry, dude. Fuck.
Like,
sorry, I have to hammer that in. But...
I can't believe this. Like, are they self-aware? Like they have this clip up of Sapphire with the text, "Get on with it," and it's just like, yeah, that's what I've been thinking this entire video. Get on with it.
Yeah.
What is the point? Like, are they just so brilliant that they purposely made a piece of shit? Or are they
14 and a half minutes into this video, and I have taken away zilch.
Yeah, like...
Okay, I've actually taken away some really good things. Like, AJ likes to cry.
Yeah, you've said that.
AJ had a best friend.
Yep. Like,
is it sad? No, guys, is it sad? The most substantial parts of this video have to do with AJ.
Yes, that is sad.
It is sad.
What I've taken away from this video so far is that none of these people know what they're talking about. They have nothing interesting to say. They can't make basic YouTube videos that flow decently well to hold my attention for more than 20 seconds or 10 seconds.
They're too nervous to even say anything to each other. Like, think about this scene right here. Yeah. Instead of telling her, AJ, that point, like, instead of going to him and telling him, you know, this is not really good here, she does this, like, passive aggressive
instead of
shit.
Like diegetically in the universe of the video telling him to shut up, which would be more dynamic. They insert this weird non-diegetic fucking thing with her. Yeah, and it's very passive aggressive, and it's distracting again. Like, initially, you know, when I was saying,
is this supposed to be funny?
Kills the flow, and this completely makes you stop listening to AJ and watch this, and now you're missing AJ's point, and it completely undermines what he's saying. Like, it's just bad.
Yeah,
it's just...
Is this like, I don't get why she has to put that there. Is it supposed to be funny?
Yeah,
what is it?
It's supposed to be funny, I guess, and it's supposed to lampshade the point that AJ is not making sense and is droning on. But the fact of the matter is that AJ has said more substantive shit in this entire video than than these other two people. I mean, Sapphire's whole thing can be summed up to, "Oh my God, they're so cute, I love them." You know, at least AJ is like going into some kind of detail, I think. But it's still not anything that's interesting or filled with anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's still nothing. It's still surface level. It's still bullshit. But at least it's that. You know? I don't know. It's just not good. We got
let's finish this.
14 minutes. We're almost done, boys. Final stretch. Good job.
All right, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Play it.
That actually made me cry, which was something I wanted, since all my favorite theories, I have at least one scene in them where I cry before I can consider them my favorite. Everything in this scene, though, is done perfectly for that. The build-up, the execution, the characterization, the music,
and don't
it just
even
makes, for me,
explain the execution.
The motion.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's like, oh, look at these buzzwords that these people who actually know what they're talking about use. Oh, I'm just gonna parrot that and say that, oh, all these things work and not get into why, because I actually don't know why they work. I just know that I liked it, and I'm just going to say this because it makes me sound like I know what I'm talking about. He has no idea. He has no idea. None.
It's literally the equivalent of saying, I like this.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's
it is. Yeah, it is.
Like, when you talk about execution, you should look at, the writing of the dialogue and maybe the cinematography and the delivery of the lines and, all that stuff. That's execution.
Yeah. And then characterization,
it's not
actually
random.
look into
Yeah.
how the characters are being portrayed and what their actions are, and is it direct characterization or is it indirect characterization, and how does it work within all the scenes as a cohesive whole, and what is the arc
what
look
kind
like?
of reaction what kind of reaction is the audience supposed to feel from this scene, et cetera, et cetera.
Right, and why all that works or doesn't work for you, right, or whatever, none of that, nothing substantive. That's the point here. There's nothing of substance, and there's no argument. It's just this very surface level. Again, I feel like I'm being so fucking redundant, but again,
It's one humongous begging the question fallacy video.
yeah, that kind of is true. That's what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's and it's all under this guise of I'm a reviewer. I know what I'm talking about, right? I'm so smart.
Or with AJ's case, it's because he's autistic.
Right.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just a broken record, and I'm really just fascinated and interested in making more crying jokes and more.
This is the one and only time that Past Analysis wants to hear more from AJ than anybody else.
Yeah. Like,
I agree. I mean, I'd rather hear from AJ too. You know what? The second he came back on the screen, I was like, yes, finally. We might get somewhere. We still have.
You know what? After watching this video, I think I would just watch a video where AJ says more ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
Like, just give us more stories about, that are completely.
I don't know. I think if AJ is alone, it's not as good, because at least here he's better, and it's more like spotlighting him, right? Because it's the better part of the video, so that's why we're drawn to it, because we're like, oh well, we've identified this as being the most interesting, right? But by himself, it's like, fuck, shut up. Oh my god, this is stupid. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, play it.
Emotional scenes in the entire series.
To be honest, I was crying a little when I saw Moondancer confronting Twilight. It relates to me so much. It describes what I wanted to say to my...
Okay.
We were just starting to get somewhere. Just starting. She was explaining how
you're
she
making
really
it worse by pausing, to be real.
Oh my gosh. I mean, she stopped her point as soon as it was starting to go somewhere, so am I worth for pausing it?
History repeats itself.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, play.
Don't you mean pauses itself?
Supposed friend, but I never said them to her. Oh god, I think I'm turning into Moondancer.
And here we get.
Wait, you're
Why
turning
is
into
your OC in the
Moondancer?
center of the screen?
Why
Why in the center of the
What?
screen?
What happened? Why did her OC move? What?
Well, I
What
didn't think it
happened?
was possible, but this is now my new favorite episode of Season 5, and I thought it would be hard to beat Thanks for the Memories, but I was wrong. This episode was amazing, and it really connected to me at this point.
Rethink your life again. Rethink your life. Do you realize
Again.
how? Do you? Okay. I don't think that Rose Quartz realizes this. Do you realize that is a rather dramatic line of words that probably doesn't line up? Like, I'm just gonna take a guess.
Okay.
A guess that it didn't make you rethink your life again.
Right. It's
That's
very
a pretty
hyperbolic.
dramatic.
It's very
Yeah.
hyperbolic. Yeah. It's and it's so disproportionate to.
And if that was supposed to be sarcasm, I couldn't tell because her voice is
exactly.
robotic.
Yeah. Well, that's the autism for you. I mean,
Yeah.
It gets the best
Obviously.
of us, dude. It gets the best.
It does.
3, 2, 1, play it.
The episode 5 teddy bears out of 5, but since it isn't, I'm gonna say it was a great episode, and I want to see more like it.
Overall, this is a great call.
Oh well, they gave a number, a review score. Okay, I guess it's a review now because they gave it a score.
Their mistakes. Twilight is genuinely distraught over something like this, and even not as loved background ponies get some attention in this episode. I like how they contrast with Twilight and Moondancer, and I love how Moondancer was used as the what-if plot device.
Are you guys seeing this?
What?
No eyebrows?
Rosie has no eyes.
No eyes? Well, yeah, she's closing her eyes.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Like-
her pose for eyes closed, she just erases the
eyes.
Yeah.
The eye, yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking weird, dude. Wow.
It's lazy.
It is lazy.
Now that you both pointed that out, all I see is white, like pure white eyes now.
Yeah,
I can
right.
see the outline through there. This episode was so good it made her eyes glow, I guess. I don't know.
3, 2, 1. Play it.
For some reason, I've always wondered who Moondancer was at the beginning of the series, and in the future, I hope the staff touches upon little details like this. Like my waifu, Fleur de Lis, why will you be mine? Come on, just one night away from that
Huh? What?
Wait, what? Pause.
What?
What?
What is
She was
happening? Did she
she was
just try to
going on a
set up a
tangent.
thing? Like, what was
She was
that?
going on a tangent with Fleur de Lis there with, I think it was, well, what's his name?
Blue Blood.
No,
Right?
not Blue Blood.
Fancy Pants?
Yeah, Fancy Pants.
Yeah.
She just literally interrupted her own thoughts to make that completely weird ass whatever it was.
A joke? Is
A
it?
rant?
Was that
It
the
wasn't even a joke.
What's the
It was-
authorial intent here? I mean, what else would her reasoning be? Like, I need a reason to cut to AJ? I mean, like, oh, let's go into a skit? I mean, why? What? Again, it comes back to, like, get rid of the skits. Just get rid of them. They're dumb. They're taken away from your video. Just, please. 3, 2, 1, play it.
Well, as someone who has gone through what Moondancer has, I can see a lot of fans going, really? Just because one friend didn't work out while you had lots of others? But take it from me, especially with someone with autism who can get easily upset and offended. You'd be amazed just how much when trying to impress someone, and when that person does not return your love, how devastating this can be, and how afterwards it can feel easier just to shut yourself up and build a wall around you. So that way, you never have to feel such emotions again, nor do you have to go through such heartbreak. Though, I hope anyone watching who has felt hurt in a similar way can take this away from it. Just because that one time it didn't work out, it doesn't mean it has to be the end. Yeah, it's scary to put your feelings out again. But if you do, you can find love and other friendships.
Oh,
Pause
thank
it.
God it's over.
Pause.
Okay, why am I even gonna listen to AJ on life advice?
Right,
Yeah.
he just said something like, yeah, I can relate to, like, having no
Take it
friends
from
and
me.
take it from me. It's like, no, you're not the norm. You're not the average. You're not a
You're
normal
not the
human
authority.
being. You're a fucking mutant. You're a fucking weirdo. Nobody can, like, sympathize with you. Like, you're not, you know.
I like. Here's the thing. You thought someone was your friend the first day you met them, and found out the next day they
No,
were
past that.
I don't
Best
really think that-
friend. Best friend.
best friend. Oh, sorry, I missed that. So, I really don't think I should listen to you that much for like
Right.
advice.
Right, you've already conveyed your gross incompetence when it comes to social interaction. That you've already conveyed to everybody that you're just not. You're a special snowflake. That's what you are.
Yeah.
You're just a special
wanna
kind
be.
of individual.
Like, okay, I could be wrong. Isn't the point of, like, isn't AJ's mission to, like, give people with autism a sense of, like, community, or, like, give them the feeling that they're not alone or something? Make them feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
I guess. I mean, he's trying to.
I
Yeah.
mean, that is the point.
So, like,
that is what he's trying to do.
I guess he just needs to freaking self-insert a sermon about it in somebody else's review. Not
Yeah.
show up.
He doesn't do it well, though. I don't think.
Yeah, no,
I
he
don't
doesn't.
think that I don't think that people with autism are watching his videos and going, wow, he's really convincing me that I should be proud about my autism.
No, probably not.
Because he's not doing anything that is like raising the bar or showing people that people with autism can do amazing, cool shit. Because he's dumb and he's not doing anything amazing and cool and something to look up to or that's impressive. He's just being a fucking idiot. And he's not aware. It's almost like he doesn't realize that. So all the people with autism who are watching him, a lot of those people are way smarter than he is, and they're face palming, going, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" He's making us look like fucking morons. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
He's just totally undermining his entire gimmick, and it's stupid.
Learn about rhetoric, AJ. It'll help you.
3, 2, 1, play it. We're almost done.
Want to do another review together one day?
No.
Please, Senpai.
No. Get out of my channel.
We love you too.
Hey, maybe next time we can all bring our special sun ponies for the ultimate date night. We can cuddle and nuzzle and...
Minion.
Oh, the song again.
It's over.
Yeah, the song again. Thank God.
Just close your eyes and listen to the beauty of the song.
Every time I hear this song in the future, I'm just gonna be reminded of this shitty video. Like, they ruined the song.
Oh, no. This music doesn't... It deserves better, man.
It does.
Yeah, it
deserves
does.
better.
So, guys,
If you want to hear the song in a good thing, watch Better Call Saul.
So, what have we taken away from this video?
Okay, so
Final thoughts.
Two things on my end. Firstly, I clocked in 7 minutes and 11 seconds of them talking about the episode, and you know what most of it was? Recapping. It was them recapping the episode, telling us what we already know.
And playing clips from the episode.
I didn't even factor in the clips. It was just them talking about the episode.
I feel like
7
a pretty
minutes.
big portion of this was the clips, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clips and
Certainly.
useless jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the second thing. So my last year in school, 11th grade, I took a rhetoric class. It was the next step in our writing curriculum.
Yeah.
And later in the year, we were given this this list of things to look out for when writing a speech or when writing anything.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we should look out for is anything that is meaningless or has nothing to do with the subject or the topic. You always need to stay on topic, and you need to get rid of unnecessary words and unnecessary sentences, because all it does is blow out and botch down your speech.
Condense everything down, Get to the point. Yeah. What we've been saying the entire time.
Yeah.
Basically.
What I would take away from this entire episode is that, and it's something I just realized, they all had the same perspective. They all loved it for the reason that it was emotional.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you ever heard of the idea of doing a review with multiple people where you give multiple perspectives, not just one that you all have, which is very, simple and doesn't really tell you anything. I mean, honestly, from this video, all I got were 3 things. They all loved the episode, and AJ likes to cry, and AJ had this encounter.
Best friend for one day.
Best friend for one day encounter.
I mean, that's kind of a criticism about collabs in general. Like, it seems to me that a lot of these people just do it, for bleed across subscribers. And which ends up happening is most of the people subscribed to Anime Christie are subscribed to AJ and vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same kind of audience. So, the whole tactic there is kind of pointless, especially when you're not doing it with someone who's substantially bigger than you. And another reason they do collabs is because they just think it's this quirky, fun, funny thing to do, and it gives them another excuse to do these stupid skits. And it's like you said, Pasta, with the same opinions, right? They all hold the same opinion, so they're not challenging each other, number one.
Yeah.
And there's no conflict in the video with these opinions.
There's no discussion to be had because they all have the same view.
Exactly. So it just boils down to this waste of time to me. Like why did you even bother collaborating with these people if you all have literally the same opinion? I mean,
Sub boost.
I mean, all that does is drag out your fucking video. That just makes your video worse.
Based on my experience when I was like making shit back in the day, this is the kind of crap that people came to me with when it came to collabs. Like, they would literally ask me to do a collab on an episode, and I'd be like, oh, okay, well, where do you stand on it? And they're like, wait, what? And it's like, well, I kind of have to know where you stand on it to see, do we have a different opinion on it? Is there some sort of interesting discussion?
Is there even a reason why I should fucking do this with you, basically?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And most of them didn't have a reason.
Yeah.
The whole fucking point of it was, well, you're popular, and I want to get in on that shit,
Sub
man.
Right.
Like I said earlier, sub boost. That's all they want. It's just boosting subs.
This is why I've always I've just completely avoided and refused to do collabs with anybody the entire time I was into this shit, because I knew it was just pointless and stupid and dumb, and I have to do more work editing, and what does that really add to my video? What kind of extra substance is this adding to my video? Nothing. Like, I can do this video on my own and get to the point and make my arguments easier and faster if I don't do a collab.
There are so many videos I totally regret because they were done in collab. Like, and sometimes, well, actually not sometimes, I kid. I only did this once, and I sorely regret it. Giving the collab, like, editing responsibility to someone else.
Oh,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Especially an incompetent moron.
Yeah.
Who hasn't been shown to be good at editing and getting shit out and making good videos. I mean, it's...
Yeah, like, with my situation, do you guys remember a male alicorn?
Yes.
Very low. Yeah.
I do, yeah.
So basically, a long, long time ago, me and him did a collab, and he had his buddy edit it for us.
What the fuck?
Oh my... Yeah. Oh my
Wait, did he normally
God.
do that with his videos?
I guess he did. Okay. I don't know.
Wow.
But his buddy did a fucking terrible job with my OC.
Yeah.
Like, literally, when he showed me the first clip of it, my OC was on like multiple iterations of my OC, like multiple like poses of my OC were on top of each other. And I'm like, dude,
like literally on top of each other in the video.
Yeah. He didn't just delete it and change the pose. He just piled them on top of each. What? What?
Yeah.
What?
And so, like, I had to have.
What the
and
fuck?
yeah, I had to have him change it, and I'm like, dude, like, I can't put that up.
This is like editing 101, like simple shit, like obvious, inherent, logistical shit. Like,
what I wound up doing was I wound up putting a little like disclaimer at the beginning of the video, basically warning people this is a shitty video. Like, editing wise, this is a fucking shitty video.
Don't watch this video, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So what did I take away from this video? I didn't take away anything, I don't think. Like, I went into this knowing that it was going to be complete and utter dog shit. And, knowing that they were not going to say anything interesting or anything of value that I consider of value. And I knew that I was going to get a bunch of laughs out of it. I didn't learn anything new about these people. I already knew that they all sucked at reviewing and, explaining their positions and their arguments and even coming up with arguments. I mean, I don't think an argument was made in this video, really at all, over anything aside from, wow, this made me emotional, and tee-hee, this was cute, which is obvious, and, like, no shit, dude. Anybody, any layman who watches this, any fucking 8-year-old kid could come to this conclusion. I mean, like, nothing happened in this video. I literally just wasted 2 hours of my time with you guys talking about this video. I could have been sleeping. I could have been eating food. I could have been jerking off or some shit. Instead, I watched this fucking piece of garbage. You know, what did I take away from this video? That I should have been doing something else, man. That's what I'm taking away from it. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
What about you, Jesse?
It is horrible.
What did you take?
Well, I already kind of explained it.
Oh, I guess you did. Yeah, you did.
But like, I guess to expand on that a little bit, that was one humongous thing that I did when I was writing like my open letters and my speeches in rhetoric class, is to look out for words and sentences that don't fit with everything else and don't mean anything and shouldn't be there. Like, we had limits on how many words or how many like characters we should put, and like sometimes the minimum was like 500 or 1,000 words, and there would be a whole lot of people in my class who would try to bloat out their speeches just to fit that standard.
Right.
I'm not saying that's exactly what these guys are doing, but they did that to make it bigger and to make themselves feel better and smarter. What you're doing is just adding nothing.
Yeah,
you're just bloating it out.
I feel like they were just trying to create some kind of like elaborate, grand, cool masterpiece video, and they completely missed the point of the video, which was to do a review. Like, they put that to the side. They put that last instead of putting it first. You know what I mean? So,
well, not only that, I feel like that desire to like make it stand out kind of may have gotten put into just the word choice that they did. I mean, at the end, rethink my life. Like, I feel like I'm thinking more
That's
about the
another
word
thing
choice.
in rhetoric. Sorry for interrupting you. That's another thing in rhetoric. That's another thing in rhetoric that we were learning, is to avoid cliche lines and phrases like rethink your life. Because everyone knows it, it's meaningless, don't use it, it sucks. It's cringy.
Well, like, I feel like I'm thinking more about the words they should use than they were. Like, I hear that phrase and I'm like, really? Did you really put that down and say it and think that was good?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Ugh.
That can be said about the entire video. I mean, all the jokes, all the points, all the structure of the video, the way they design the progression of the video. I mean, everything about it. There's nothing good about this video that they artistically contributed towards it. Nothing. There's nothing. Like you know, earlier on we were saying the song at the beginning of that 40-second intro that was way too fucking long. That was really enjoyable. I like that song. And then that picture of Celestia had more artistic merit than the entire thing, and I believe it did. And that was more enjoyable than the whole thing. That had more work put into it than this entire video, and more design. And it's just garbage. Stop making videos, and please try to improve. And kill yourselves. You suck. You fucking suck.
But you know what they're going to take away from this?
We're bullies and meanies.
We're bullies. We're bullies. Meanies.
We're mean people. We're mean people because we said AJ was the best part of this video.
We are mean. We are horrible human beings. We're fucking worse than Hitler, dude. We're fucking Satan, dude. We're fucking ISIS. Okay, we're literally ISIS. And we should,
because we're out to behead all of the analysts.
How dare you criticize my masterpiece? Well, sorry, dude. It was shit. It was funny though. I did enjoy laughing at them. I thought it was quite entertaining.
Dude, like,
I have to give
those
credit
AJ jokes. that really was funny, and I really have to. I have to, tip my hat to you, AJ.
Give you credit, yeah. Credit where credit is due.
You really, said some fucked up stuff tonight, and I like, job well done. You know, you made me laugh.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, I guess that's that. So
That's that.
join us next
This was
time.
terrible.
Next video, I guess we're going to be doing these regularly. So if you guys like this, tune in again. We will be back with more cringy Brony analysis videos.
Oh, also, if you don't like it, fuck you. Who cares?
Yeah, kill
We're gonna do
yourself.
it.
You're a fag. We don't give a shit. I'm going to
Go
make
away.
what I want to make.
Kill yourselves.
Yes, I'm lazy. Yes, this is like a commentary. I don't care. Fuck you, dude. Fucking leave, you piece of shit. You're a fag. Die.